Hi, I'm Dan, and we're off today to find out all about Yorkshire Water's blueprint.
600 Lima Bravo, runway 32, clear to take off.
So what we're going to be doing essentially is following the water on the route it takes from the land to where we store it in reservoirs, to then where we treat it before it goes out to supply customers.
I think the thing for me, seeing the whole process from managing the land from where the rain falls and all the work that you do with the landowners and the tenant farmers and people like that through the reservoirs and all the way through to the tap, and then seeing what happens when you flush or stuff goes down the sink. You can't believe the infrastructure that's there. It's just astounding.
I think seeing the whole process makes you kind of appreciate it a bit more.
I'm a bit overwhelmed with the responsibility, actually, of having to communicate how you can be involved and have your say. It's a huge task, I've realised.
I think the opportunity for Yorkshire Water users, bill payers, to have a voice in what happens over the next 5 years within Yorkshire Water. So whether they want to go and ride bikes around reservoirs, or whether they want, to go back to core and just having clean water and sewage and good outflows to the sea and the rivers, I think having that opportunity is incredibly valuable and is really forward-thinking from companies that value their customers and can change how they do it for their appreciation. I think that's a really valuable step.
The blueprint itself could be really good for community spirit, isn't it? And it's getting people to work together for the future and think about the future and what they want to do for Yorkshire and the area and improve that. Not just about the water coming out your tap and me. People have got an opportunity to shape much more than that, haven't they? And just using the water more cleverly, isn't it? They're using the water to make energy at that treatment works yesterday. And recycling water for their cooling systems, and I think we all need to do that. We all need to recycle.
The first thing that strikes me is that there is an inherent value to it. Whereas, before you just turned the tap on and expected it to be there, and it didn't affect your daily life or your costs or your bills or things, but in actual fact, every drop has a value to it, whether it's leaving your house or coming into your house.
And we shouldn't take it for granted, because a lot of work we've seen over this weekend is to manage the change in the rainfall and stuff, so the sudden storms that we seem to have more and more of. So they're building these big storage tanks to cope with all that. But that just shows that actually your water supply isn't consistent and isn't necessarily reliable long term as it stands now.
And the amount of rainfall isn't changing, just how it comes is changing, and the number of people here. The population growth is changing, so it remains still a valuable resource.
I think the trouble in this country is we have it too good and too easy.
Yeah.
We turn on the tap and it's just there, and you don't have to think about what's behind it and what's gone into that at all. I think what's amazing is we've done 4 days full-on activities all the time till late into the evening, and all of them, the whole range of them, have all had something to do with Yorkshire Water.
And I bet you there's loads more to do as well. We haven't covered half of it.
We
You've
need
got a
another
list,
weekend.
Yeah.
Are you going to stick to the timer in the shower now, girls?
I do.
Yeah.